Alright, so this is how you flip cards. So I'm gonna filter this. Okay, so actually, real quick, so the two things that you're looking for, one is guys that sell quickly, and two is the gap of the cards. So like for example, like this Larry Walker, it has a big gap, but it's not really gonna flip that much because I mean there's not gonna be a whole lot of people buying them. And so what I mean by gaps is so like for example, this Wander Franco. So if you create a buy order, you would want to sell it for one more than what the sell now price is. So here I'd want to do 80,001. Now if I did this, I don't have the stubs for it right now, but that would go to the top of the sell order. So when somebody wants to sell Wander, they would get that price and I would get the card. So it's like I'm just putting that buy order. And then, so you see that price 80,001. See, it just went down. So, um, and then, so once you do that and it goes through, you'll be able to sell them. And you'll want to sell them for one less, or a few stubs less than what the buy now is. So, like that 82 is kind of a little low. So I'd probably go like 84, like 4 here. And I would receive 75. So there I'd actually be losing stubs because I would have paid 82 and I would have lost about 7,000 stubs because where it says seller will receive, that's the amount of stubs that you make when you put in a sell order. So when somebody now buys that Wander Franco, that's you would get the coins from them. So yeah, so a good series to filter is Tops Now, guys. Where's Tops Now? Because a lot of people want the Schwarber, the Buxton, or the Semyon, so they'll be buying a lot of these. And a lot of these have pretty good gaps. So, like, let's just do, um, let's do Kirk Casale, for example. So I would put in 5-4, 5-6, and that would go to the top of the cell now, and you can see it right there. And then I'd probably just find a bunch of different guys. So what I do is just put in one order at a time, and then when it goes through, you'll see it pop up in the top right corner. So let's see who else. Chad Green, he just came out, so go here, 6105. Hopefully I can get a flip here. Okay, so Kirk Sally went through, so you just saw it in top right. And then I would put in a sell. So he went for so it cost me 5,456 stubs. And now I'd create a sell order for 795. And so I would make there 7,000. So I'd make about 1,500 stubs just for that. And then you can see it went to the top of the buy now. So now when somebody buys them, I'll get 7,100 stubs. I won't get the full 79 because there are taxes, like you can see when you put in a sell order. The seller will be taxed for 10% of all items sold. So like if I wanted to put 10K here, I would make 9,000. That's 10% taken off. Now, if I wanted to put the 10K in for a sell order, I can't because I don't even have them sellable. But that would go way down. And so that's kind of the reasoning for selling for one less. And you saw he just went through. Because the Tops Now guys are just going like that. Um, Ideally, you want to look for like Freddie Peralta. He is a May guy. Probably want to look for, is Wisdom a June? Yes, he is a June. Tony Santillan is another good one. Yeah, so see, he's June. Holt's another June one. He's got a pretty good gap. So generally, like gaps like this, probably looking for about 2,000 difference. You'll make anywhere from like probably 500 to maybe 3,000 even. Like this Jan Gomes is good. You'll make about 3K there. I don't know how often he sells. Um, but yeah, there are some other live series guys that are good. So here, let me go to live series. I know Trey Turner's a good one to flip. And you could be doing like just kind of like once you get it going, you just gotta kind of just fire it off one after the other. So here, like if I did Trey Turner, let's say 5401. He usually sells pretty quick, although I'm not sure. There you go. And then sell order 795 here. And then see it'll go to the top. Now when somebody buys him, I will get what was that? let's see, I would make about 900 stubs, which is pretty good. 'Cause if you put in, say, 5 to 8 orders a minute, say 5 times 5, that's 2,500 stubs if you make a minimum of 500. And this is zero risk. So say you put in a buy order for somebody that's not going through, like I just put that one in for Chad Green. If I click cancel here, then I got those stubs refunded. But all these cells, you probably don't want to get rid of those because you won't. It'll just go back to zero. So like here, if I do this Aureus, I click cancel, boom, I didn't get any stubs. So normally you just want to sit on your sell orders because they'll normally go through eventually. But that's just kind of, so I'll put in Aureus again. So you kind of got to be careful if the prices change a lot. Let's go 1040 here. Okay, yeah, so you see, so that price just went down. So I just put it in for 1064, and I'm already the third down. So you just gotta kind of be careful with some of these guys. So yeah, I think that's about it. Again, it's mainly gonna be tops now, guys, because those guys are going like crazy. You saw my Trey Turner just went through. You could also go to this website called the Show Zone and go to flips, and it'll show you like profit per minute. You can sort by that. You can sort by like how much profit you'd make. You can sort by how many times the card flips per minute. But yeah, I think that's all I got.